You already know what I'm about to be talking about in the title of this video. They done nerfed the Rejack. Rejack? If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, leave me a comment. But without further ado, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Folk PZ, and they done did it again, man. They done messed something up that we ain't even got a chance to play with yet. The beta done ruined it. The beta may have been a bad idea. I don't know. You tell me in the comment section down below. But I personally feel like the beta has completely ruined an opportunity for us to have a good Call of Duty. They put these specialist abilities in the game. There's a multitude of different specialist abilities for us to use, and I think all of them, every single one of them, was equally leveled out to the way the game played. You got your, just like I said, just several different specialist abilities that it made the game fun. That's what the game was. And just a quick example right here. I just got the Annihilator pistol. If you want to complain about something, complain about the Annihilator pistol. Complain about the freaking Gatling gun that the robot guy has. Complain about those offensive abilities that they all have, because every specialist ability has an offensive and also has a defensive. And Rejack just so happened to be the offensive for the Hive guy, and that was his other one, the Hive. He dropped little killer bees all around, and then if you wanted to switch, you can come back to life. And granted, you wasn't necessarily gonna win that gunfight if you came back, but this game put in every kind of specialist ability to every class that was equally put you at an advantage or a disadvantage, because there were some situations that Rejack ain't gonna help you. I got a video clip where I Rejack jumped back up, jumped into the water, and got away. And then there's other situations where I Rejack tried to get back up and homeboy just dumped into the smoke. You know, and then there's other situations where I Rejack, dude runs into the smoke like, hey, what's going on in here? Let me get hot. And he got laid down. That's his fault. That's his fault for not being aware of his surroundings, knowing the game. We had a week to play this beta, and it only took me a couple days to understand most of the specialist abilities, as they kept raising the level cap for us during that week. So it's really sad that the community, and let me take that back. It's really sad that the developers, David Von der Haar and Treyarch, listened to a small percentage of the community and listen to them complain and let them get the Rejack nerfed before we even got to use it. I mean, come on now. What was the point? You're gonna put something out there, let us play with it, and then nerf it before the game even came out? Like the game wasn't even completely full for us to get a full feel of the game, and you're gonna turn around and nerf it. I mean, look at this right here. Bam! Look at homeboy stomp dude out, busted his legs off, laid him down. I mean, every single one of these specialist abilities has its advantages. They all have their fun factor to it. And what y'all did, what the community just did, and that's typical of the COD community, to ruin something before we even get to fully understand, fully enjoy it. And what happened with that is that now that it got nerfed, and you see a homeboy Rejack, I just got a kill. I just got a Rejack kill. Look at that. I didn't run into the smoke. I didn't go over there like a dummy and get laid down. You shoot into the smoke and it's good. Don't run over there like a dummy. Know what you're doing. We've been playing COD for a long time. We learn to adapt to certain situations in these games. And that's what you need to do. You don't go and complain and have them take something away. And like I was saying, they took it out. They nerfed it. And they nerfed it in a bad way. Now Rejack ain't nothing but a glorified tactical insertion, and it ain't even that, because tactical insertion worked a lot better than Rejack, because that definitely puts you in a whole different part wherever you laid your tactical insertion down. But Rejack, now the way it is, you get laid down and you just get back up. You lose your score streaks, you lose your streak you're on, you lose everything, and all it does is wait. And then the the potential for the person that was probably complaining about it to kill you, they're still going to get killed because you're shrouded in a cloud of green smoke and you still have the opportunity to go and lay them down. So I don't know what they were thinking by complaining about this so much, because there was no benefit from that complaint coming out from everybody, that small percentage of the community. There was no benefit coming from that. Y'all got something nerfed that we didn't even get to use. We didn't even get to enjoy. We didn't even get to enjoy the fun factor of it. We only had this beta for a week, and it's just so sad that the community, the Call of Duty community, was able to ruin something. And you know what? And I'm gonna take that back too. It wasn't the community. Like I said, it was these bigger YouTubers out here that have persuasion over these developers. They go out to the E3s, the PAX, all this stuff. They go and meet the developers. You know, they got 1 million subs, and they think their opinion is they take it as gospel truth. But little do they know that a majority of the community did not care about that, because of the majority of the community knew what to do in a situation that somebody gonna Rejack, jump back up, and try and put you down. You know better than that. We have learned in this game to adapt to certain situations and you know, and just take advantage of what's going on in the game. So it's really sad that that small percentage of the community was able to do it, and you know, mainly it's these bigger YouTubers. Unfortunately enough, I don't even really see any reason why they complain about it. It wasn't like, you know, these guys already got to play the game. They already got to play the game before everybody even got to play the beta. So if they wanted to complain about something, they should have been doing that way before the beta even came out. But I'm sure there was some copyright stuff going on. Don't complain about it until the beta comes out. Then we're gonna more than likely change it if y'all put your little 2 cents in. So it's really sad. I personally, and a lot of people that I game with, didn't think Rejack was a problem. Like I said, they know what they're doing in the situation. If a big ass cloud of green smoke, after you kill somebody, pops up, what are you gonna do? You're gonna run into that cloud of green smoke. You knew you just killed somebody there. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna run into it or keep shooting it? You know, and then the same on the defensive end. That person that gets killed that's using Rejack, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna stay there or jump up and try and boost out of the way like my boy Jimmy D said? It's so easy. You can boost, jump, left, right, up, down, BA, select, start, put that code in and come right back and put in some work. Like I said, all these specialist abilities, they are even across the board, and there was no reason for a nerf to happen. And it's just really sad that it went that fast. It went that fast. We got 2 more months for this game to come out, and it was really sad that they were able to make that change. And like, look at this. Look at me get laid down. I have my Annihilator pistol. It's just there's certain situations you're not even going to get to use it. What do you get your specialist a couple times in a game, depending on how good you do? So when you think about it, it wasn't really that big a deal as I lay homeboy down trying to jump over the truck and I got laid down. Man, it wasn't really that big of a deal because you don't really get your specialist abilities that much in any game mode, especially in TDM. What, you get your specialist ability 1 time? Damn, get turned on, son. You get your specialist ability 1 time in TDM. Domination, maybe 3, depending on how good you do. If you're Jimmy D or SakenMadRaj, I mean, you're going to get them 3, 4, 5 times because they be putting in work. You know, and I try the same. I be following back behind my boys, and I make sure I try and get my kill streaks in and my score streaks in. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, just look at the situation, dude. Look at the situation. You don't really get the specialist ability that much in the game. So was it really worth complaining about? Like I said, you guys out there complaining about, you know, Rejack being overpowered. Everything is overpowered. That's why it's called a specialist ability. 1, you don't get it a lot throughout the game. And 2, it's not guaranteed that you're going to be able to use it. Rejack may have been the only one guaranteed specialist ability that you would be able to use once you got it, because it brings you back to life. But there's a quick fix for that. Shoot the green smoke. Is it that hard to understand? Is it really that hard to not complain about? That's so sad about the COD community. Like I said, we complain about everything, and then when they do finally nerf something, y'all gonna complain about it even more because what? They didn't nerf it the way you wanted to. What did you want out of that? What would you have possibly wanted different out of the Rejack nerf? What were you supposed to do? What else could they have possibly done to Rejack to nerf it to where it was even usable? You can't even use it no more. Bye-bye Rejack. You know, it's done. You can't even use Rejack no more. I'm running the Hive, guaranteed. That's all I usually ran because I didn't really feel, you know, I'd never been a fan of Second Chance and, you know, in any of the previous Call of Duties, but now they put something in the game that was great. It wasn't, I mean, it was overpowered in its own way, but it wasn't like you couldn't avoid it. It wasn't like you couldn't do something about it. And now the COD community as a whole ruined it, or the little small 1% of the people that was complaining about it. But anyway, that's my rant, man. I'm sorry they done messed up Rejack. I need to play a sad trombone for the Rejack. Man, it's bad, man. But anyway, I was always a favorite of the Hive anyway. I like dropping my killer bees, but whatever. It would have been nice to use it. Hey, it's your boy Funk Teasy. I'm out.
The 54i
Peace.
will never yield.
And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to your boy. It really helps me out. And I'm getting close to 100 subs, man. Y'all, I appreciate everybody helping your boy out. Go on and smash that like button, subscribe, do your boy a favor so I can bring the best content that I possibly can. I'm doing this for y'all. Peace out.